Hi, it's Tansy. It's day 22 in our brain dump challenge. Today's topic is character creation and development for creative writing. This will be day one of 2 days that we're going to discuss character development. First, I would like to discuss what a character is, and then go further on with more about just what characters are and their part in a story, and then the activity for the day. So a character first needs a goal or an objective. It can be simple or complex depending on the type of writing you're doing and the type of character you're creating. We're going to go into the different types of characters in a minute, but the second thing about characters are the goal needs to become more difficult to reach as conflict is introduced in your story or your plot line. Still, these conflicts can be simple or very complex or intricately woven into a complex series of escalation to the third point, which is a pivotal moment in your character's life, world, reality, etc., that changes everything. And then the fourth thing is there needs to be some sort of resolution, realization, or a rejection, or etc., to the new changes that that pivotal moment created. So now we go back to characters. There's two types. There's probably more. I know that there actually is, but we're going to discuss two because we don't need to go into anything more complex than that right now. Flat characters. Okay, first off, they don't change much in your story. They're generally secondary characters that are part of your world building. You can think of them as a non-AI NPC in a video game. They are there for a specific purpose, and that's it. They don't evolve or anything else. They're just there to serve their purpose in the world that the character is navigating. Now, a round character, they have backstories. They change with the plot elements of the story. So the environment is a factor that can change them, events, realizations, and other things. And they're generally main characters. With character development, there's different methods you can use to develop your character throughout your story. First, through their voice. That is through how they actually talk in their dialogue. It can also be how their descriptions of things, depending on their point of view, or depending on the point of view you use, because you can use first person, second person, third person. It's also in how their actions and reactions are to events and other characters' dialogue. Also with their thoughts, which also is dependent upon the point of view used to tell the story. You can develop your character through how they negotiate conflicts in the narrative and in the narrator's voice. Another thing to consider is your storyline timing and the tense. Is it past tense? Is it in the present or future? While you're doing your character sketch, you need to note these things, especially if you're writing backstories that you might do flashbacks with. It's a good idea to have a timeline of your character's life, or at least a brief kind of overview of your character's timeline. That way you can reference it when you do flashbacks or you do your character development and creation. Today's activity is to do a character sketch for a main character that will be in a fictional work that you will begin working on or is a current work in progress. There is a link to the blog on the description that has the outline of the character worksheet, but it is also in the description, the questions and stuff, so you don't have to go searching for it. Just look in the description, copy and paste it over into a document, and just type away. So if you found this video helpful, please subscribe.